Hello, Moist Charlie Clips enthusiasts. Today, just a short little rant. Something that's been really pestering me. Something about the gaming industry that I think is getting absolutely out of control at a rapid rate, and it's unacceptable. And that's the system requirements for modern games. But also the complete reluctance to optimize these games, meaning like they don't bother taking into consideration how much space they require to play. Like, for example, Jedi Survivor was like 100 fucking gigabytes. Like, these games are getting way, way too big for no reason. Like, they don't have to be. You can start compressing shit again. We can start actually paying mind, be conscientious of just how large of an ask it is for every computer to have like 200 gigabytes available to play Call of Duty. It's fucking outrageous. For that amount of space on my computer, I'm expecting that to come with an entire solar system in and of itself. It's way too big. It doesn't need to be, and it's getting really fucking frustrating. Even with like a terabyte of space, you can only install like 5 modern games before the whole motherfucker is more clogged up than my ass after 2 burritos. It's just dumb. It's spiraling out of control. Games are like constantly one-upping themselves for how much space they require you to download it, and that's super infuriating. But the main thing I want to talk about today isn't even that trend. It's the requirements to even play the game in the first place in terms of like your computer specs. I'm sure all of you remember Forspoken and how laughable it was that the minimum required specs were still top of the line computers. In order to meet the minimum requirements to play Forspoken on PC, you still would have needed a quantum computer and Zordon behind you in order to make that thing run efficiently, which is ridiculous. Gaming isn't supposed to be a hobby that's only enjoyed by the super wealthy, it should be for everybody. No matter what computer you're running, there should be some capability of it to run a modern game. Within reason, of course, like if you're on like 15-year-old hardware, yeah, I can understand why most games probably won't be optimized for that. But in general, there's no reason that people should be paywalled from playing modern games on the PC. There just isn't. You shouldn't need a fucking 4090 in order to play, Redfall and still only get 30 FPS. Like it doesn't make any sense. And what's got me talking about this today is there's a game coming out that I'm sure most of you have either forgot about or never cared about in the first place. It's the Gollum game, the Lord of the Rings Gollum game. And I just learned that the minimum requirements to play this game are extremely high. Like the computer specs you need in order to run this game, bare minimum, are still laughably expensive. Like you still need pretty top of the line equipment for the most part in order to run it well. Or at all, I suppose. And that just doesn't make any sense because the Gollum game doesn't even look good. It looks like shit. I'm hoping the game will at least be fun. I'm gonna give it a fair shake of the sauce bottle here, give it a whirl, but I'm not expecting much. The trailers and everything they've shown, the game is not visually impressive by any means. It looks barely above a normal indie title you'd find dumpster diving through Steam new releases. So how could they possibly justify the minimum requirements here? It's not adding up. I don't understand. I don't know if it's laziness or incompetence where like they program these games and then refuse to go back and optimize for other systems and other rigs. Like I don't know. I really don't. And then of course, they slap on that the games are going to be like fucking 100 gigabyte plus in order to download, but it's all just going in the wrong direction. It seems like gaming as a hobby on the PC is just getting more and more expensive for people to actually partake in, which is shutting out more and more people. And I just think that's wrong. I think that sucks. I know most people do. This isn't a hot take by any means. But I just keep seeing this from every single modern game. And it's getting outrageous. Again, Gollum, this game doesn't look good. It doesn't. This would be a game I'd expect to be running on the fucking Nintendo Switch, which can hardly even handle mobile games. And in fact, it is on the Nintendo Switch. How the fuck can a game that will run on the Nintendo Switch still require such hefty requirements on the PC? It's not making sense to me, damn it. Why would you still need a couple $1,000 computer in order to play Lord of the Rings goofy-ass Gollum? This is also such a red flag for PC optimization in general. This usually means that the game is a terrible PC port. It means that it's going to run like shit 9 times out of 10. I can't recall off the top of my head where a game had requirements like this and then released in a good polished state and ran well. That's unheard of. That's very, very rare. So I'm going into this game expecting it to be a buggy, fucking convoluted, disgusting mess of a game full of so much headache and trash. That's my expectation now. Like, I thought the game would probably be pretty stinky, but I didn't think it'd be like a, broken game on launch. But after reading about this today, I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be broken. It comes out in 3 days, so I guess we'll know soon enough. But my God, it's just so frustrating. Even if somehow it does release in a fully polished state, that doesn't excuse the minimum requirements. Like, I just don't think gaming should be going in this direction where you need to shell out tons and tons of money to enjoy it on PC. It just shouldn't be that way, and it doesn't need to. Like I said, Gollum is not a game that is justified in those kind of requirements. It does not seem like a visually breathtaking experience. It doesn't even seem like there's a lot going on in the game from all of the trailers and footage I've seen. I don't know why that minimum requirement is so high. But yeah, I just wanted to complain about this a little bit and just rant. And that's about it. See ya.